Hey, I don't even know why I'm recording right now. I guess I just feel like it. It's honestly somewhat comforting, just, I don't know, talking to a camera or a computer. Well, the webcam. My Logitech C270 webcam with my Zeal Sound case, what is it? K66 microphone. I haven't used this one in a minute. I've used it, I think, a couple times, but it's been a minute. Yeah, so I just, as you can see, it's gotten hot in my room again. Um, I sorry, it's a minute again. This video's unscripted, so just winging it here. So this is not going to be an interesting video, as you've probably already guessed. But I probably won't even upload this, but maybe I will. Just to kind of be, I don't know. I'm trying to be authentic on my channel, so perhaps I will upload this to try to kind of help facilitate that, or yeah, I guess facilitate or some other word like that. So yeah, this reminds me. I need to still trying to memorize the dictionary very slowly but surely. Anyway, um, sorry. Again, I would have a shirt on if I freaking could, without being hot. I'm still pretty hot, but it's okay. I'm gonna take these earbuds out. Take these earbuds out. I have the what are they called? Something Air 6. What are they called? Hold on. Soundpeats Air 6 HS. They're good earbuds. If you want to know some good budget earbuds, the Soundpeats Air 6, or what is it? 6 Air HS, whatever I said, are good. They're pretty good. I like them. Not amazing. The touch sensitive thing, sometimes it takes a couple tries to turn up the volume or turn it down or to pause it, but I mean, overall, they're very good, and battery's pretty good, quite good. The case is of, I would say, adequate build quality. I mean, it's not super durable, but pretty solid. It's good. I like them. Nice and small. There it is. You can kind of see how big it is, but anyway. So yeah. I don't know if you can see the logo there. The lighting sucks, I know, but that's because I don't care about the lighting in this video. I'm just talking. I mean, I'm trying to get better at making videos. I'm literally just gonna rant or just say whatever the heck I feel like in this video. I'm trying to get better at making videos. I need to work on my thumbnails, and really ideas. That's the big one. Like good ideas for a video. I made a video about whether or not Joe Rogan is a grifter. I just uploaded it. Click-through rate sucks so far. It's had a decent amount of impressions, but yeah. CTR is like 0.5%, which is awful. It's a shorter video, but maybe it's still too long even. I don't know, I probably gotta start learning how to say what I want to say, but in a shorter period of time when I make videos. I mean, I still don't have any videos that have done really all that well. I mean, some videos have done okay. And we've got some comments. Like, I'm thankful for the comments I've got, but I guess I'm still kind of, I say, waiting, hoping is a better word, to finally get a viral video that generates something. Subscribers, I guess, but not like just like loyal subscribers would be, or at least a significant, like a lot of subscribers, but then a significant portion of those would be loyal. People who would actually watch my videos on a regular basis, or at least a somewhat regular basis. I mean, that's really what I want to do. That would really be ideal. But I gotta remember, idealism is a plague. Well, according to Nick Miller. I mean, I think I mostly agree with that. But I do disagree with him at least a bit when it comes to idealism. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get better at content creation, specifically when it comes to YouTube. Oh, that reminds me. Oh gosh, I gotta make this YouTube short. Hold on, I gotta write that down because I had this idea earlier. I gotta do that. That could blow up. You never know. I think it's hilarious. Yes. It's about something Hunter Biden recently said on X, and I said some stuff which I thought was funny. My brother thought it was funny too, but I mean, I don't know if the average person would think it was funny. I think a decent percentage of people who would who see it will think it's funny. But anyway, the thing is, then he made another post, being like all trying to be all smart and whatnot, basically. And I replied to that post, and I don't know. I thought what I said was funny, man. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. I really do. But we'll see. I'll make that probably tomorrow. Or if I can't sleep, I'll just slap it together tonight. But I want it to, make sure it's good. I don't know. I'm getting pretty tired at this point, honestly. But I feel like there's some other stuff I need to articulate. So that's why I'm making this video. My sleep has been decent lately. That's something. For a while, my sleep was really not good. But lately, it's been pretty good. So thank God for that. I mean, there's been several nights where I've had either nightmares or spiritual experiences while asleep. I mean, some pretty terrifying stuff. And it's just makes me grateful to be awake. Even if I'm in pain or something, as long as it's not too painful, just to be awake and not terrified out of my mind, makes me thankful for that whenever I have, the times I've had those experiences. But yeah, anyway. But God is good. I mean, He's allowed me to sleep pretty well lately. Not great, but pretty well. The sun comes up at 6:30, so that's annoying as heck, but shoot, it's our fault. It's the way we stupidly, whatever, dude. The whole freaking daylight savings time thing is stupid in my opinion. I mean, I here's the thing. I don't have a great solution for it, but I'm pretty sure there is a better way to do it. A better way to go about how our time works. That's a rough way of putting it. I'm not very, I don't know. I'm starting to get tired, so I'm probably going to start losing my verbal ability, or to some degree anyway. As this video gets longer and longer, I'm just going to yeah, anyway. But, I think our current system or setup or whatever system, I guess, for daylight savings time is kind of stupid. It's kind of dumb, but anyway, I don't like it. I really don't. But I don't like a lot of things about society. I mean, it's definitely not inaccurate to say I hate society. I really do. At least oftentimes. I don't know. I mean, I do think. Sorry, I'm just playing with this microphone. This one I have on my desk here. Yeah. Anyway, I do overall. I was thinking about this today. I was I think I still like America, just despite all the totally unnecessary major flaws with our country, which a lot of them are completely unnecessary. Such as abortion. We're gonna pay for that. A lot of people are probably gonna pay with it. A lot of people are probably going to pay for it in eternity. And that's gonna not be good for them. But it's not like God doesn't give us chances. He does, and He has given us chances. I mean, But you know, even the people who do horrible things like that, like they can turn to God. That's not. I mean, Jesus hasn't come back yet. There's still time, but probably not much. I mean, you know, no man knows the day or the hour, but I don't know. I don't think we have a whole lot of time. 10 years, or 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30. I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say around 30. I don't know. Something just tells me like it's not. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be like 5 years. So it could be. I don't know. I don't know. But something tells me it's gonna be at least a couple decades. But probably like 3 to 5 decades. I don't know. But who knows? What do I know? I'm just a guy who thinks. A guy who thinks too much, probably. Anyway, sorry, I'm just thinking. It's freaking 11:20 almost right now. I'm at 350 subs. Oh, sick, man. New message from what's his name. He wants to make a video that's gonna be cool. Okay, so Saturday should work, it seems like. That would be great, I think. I mean, he's interested in my TBP model, my theory of all mental disorders. So he wants to make a video talking about that and probably some other stuff too, but MDT. I mean EST. Okay. Apply to this guy. I watched one of his videos. His name's Joshua Kleppel. Hold on, what's his channel? I think that's his channel name, I think. I'm glad he saw my reply before tonight. That's nice. So we'll plan that for Saturday, but oh gosh, hold on. What is this crap? Talking about Adam and Eve and you know what, let's play this out loud. Come on, no, not ringer volume. Volume.
Why would you choose to worship a creator God who forbade man to actually eat from the tree of knowledge, one which you have obviously eaten from because you are a rather knowledgeable man? Why would you choose to worship this sort of deity who would have kept you dumb?
That's a very good question.
Kept you dumb. I'm not sure that's the right way of putting it. Kept you dumb.
Tell you why it's a good question. I noticed it was asked originally by a snake.
Well, serpent, but
That is
yeah.
not implying any offense at all. Because the answer to your question, though, is this. Do I worship a God who wants to keep me down? Tell you the kind of God I worship. I worship the kind of God who made me in his image and coded himself into humanity, came into our world to provide a basis through his death and resurrection that I could become something that I was not by creation, and that is a son of God. The notion that God is trying to keep us down is actually the original lie.
Right, yeah. I mean, he's exactly right. Yeah, I guess the idea you could say is, God knows everything, and he knew that basically. This is a rough way to put it, but he essentially knew that if we were to eat of, the fruit of that tree, then we would kind of, what are the words? It would decrease our vibrational state, something like that. And so, yeah, it's almost like, yes, our consciousness would expand in a way, or would it actually? Or would it get smaller? I don't know, but it would change, I suppose. But, we would no longer be as pure, I suppose. So, yeah, we would no longer be, I guess, perfectly pure. guess is how you would say that. But anyway, that's right. I was gonna live stream. You know, maybe I should start live streaming with this mic. I don't know. It's cheap, but it's good. I mean, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that was a pretty good video. Anyway, earlier I went to McDonald's and essentially ate my problems away. I did. I got a hot fudge sundae and an ice cream cone. Vanilla ice cream cone. Yeah, I've done it before too. Just because, you know, psychological entropy gets out of control, and I have to manage it. And I know it's a suboptimal strategy. It's not a good way to manage it, but it is a way to manage it. And it beats the heck out of, you know, I'm not going to say it, but anyway. It's very hard to I don't know. I mean, I do. I know what I was about to say, but I'm not going to say it. I mean, I think I basically know, like, how to sort of blow up my channel. I mean, it's basically what Mr. Beast said, just, you know, the idea of the video is the most important. Is it something people would want to watch? I guess that's kind of the hard part, knowing what people would actually watch and what they would think, oh, that's a cool idea, you know, and then, or even more than that, like, that's an incredibly interesting idea, you know, and then click on it, and of course you make a good thumbnail. But even that doesn't matter as much as the idea, you know, like, what is the video? So, you know, what the video is the most important as far as I'm concerned, at least when it comes to YouTube. And then the title and thumbnail, and then the, you know, first 10 seconds, or, yeah, right, first 10 seconds, and all the other stuff, and, you know. Obviously, sound quality matters a lot. That's why I've bought, at this point, really too many. Well, too many. More microphones than necessary, I'll say that. I've bought more microphones than I need. Pretty much all USB mics. Except for the Shure SM7DB, which I'm pretty sure is legit. I got it for a cheap price, but I'm pretty sure it's legit. I think it is. I mean, it sounds good either way, so it's still worth what I paid, even if it's a fake, but still worth what I paid, which is like $128, but it seems legit. I mean, build quality, the one thing was the connection, like, with the XLR cable into the mic. If it's fake, oftentimes it'll be loose. I mean, it's not really loose at all. It's got the Shure printed, you know, logo printed on the microphone body, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, pretty sure it's legit. Sounds good. But anyway, so yeah, but oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking about McDonald's. They got good food. You know what I really like? Maybe their best value item there, at least for me, is their original, like, chicken sandwich. McChicken, I guess is what it's called. It's like $150. It's funny. I got two. So before I went into work, actually I ended up being a bit late to work, unfortunately. But I mean, yeah. But I got two McChickens before I went to work and ate them both. They were good, man. But then I also went to McDonald's after work. I went there twice today. And I got the ice cream and I got the spicy McCrispy, I think. Yeah, McCrispy meal, medium meal. And I got ice cream and oh gosh, I gotta start eating better, man. I know I do. It's just difficult. My body is a cage. That was on House MD. Boy, that was quite the scene. Yeah. House is an interesting character, that's for sure. You know. But yeah, I really probably should stop going to McDonald's. I mean, or if I do go there, go to just like get some apple slices or something, and like, you know, just to be in the environment, because I mean it's a nice place usually, although it's been hot lately. It's like 80 degrees in there today, and I'm not exaggerating. And I asked the guy, I was kind of in a joking tone, I was like, "Do you have any idea why it's 80 degrees in here?" He was like, "Man, I think the unit is broken again or something." I was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, past few times I've been there, it's like crazy. I mean, it gets so gosh dang hot outside. I mean, it's okay. What is this dude's? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. This man Joshua Clapel. Okay, come on, dude. Load. Okay, so you're 1 hour ahead of me. Oh, okay, so it's 10:32 for him. Late afternoon or evening of this Saturday be good then. Late afternoon. Yes. Because okay, amazing. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a little quick psychoanalysis, sort of this guy Joshua Clapel. I mean, not really psychoanalysis, more just like basic my initial impression of him slash initial observations, based on the one video I saw of him, which was like an hour and a half long, of him and this other guy talking. You know, so I mean, they talked pretty equal amount. So yeah, probably like 45 minutes roughly of each of them talking. So I heard him speak, you know, for a decent amount of time, and so I mean, the information I gathered was he's at least intellectually curious. He's pretty good with his words. He doesn't pay a whole lot of attention to detail, from what I can tell. I don't know, maybe that was an exception in that video. He was having an off day or something, I don't know. But no, because he made some other posts, and that kind of confirmed it. Like, he had some typos and stuff. So he's not, like, very careful about editing, making sure, like, before you post something, it's, like, perfect, and, you know, because he made some even kind of obvious, like, technical mistakes, which I know I talk about grammatical mistakes and stuff like that, and spelling, and I really do think it's important. Now, granted, I don't think it's as important as what you're saying, but you know, spelling and grammar is important, and you know, and yeah, like details do matter oftentimes, and not all that matters, but they do matter. So I believe that. I'm gonna keep saying it. But yeah, no. So I guess that's one thing. I guess not a super detail oriented person. Probably more of a big picture guy. Seems to be anyway. I must admit I was kind of, well, throughout that one episode that I watched of his. There's this guy. What was his name? I forget. But there's this guy explaining this thing he made called Chronicle, which I think it's an incredible idea. If he can execute it, oh man, it could be huge. It could be really, really good for the internet, for the online world, and yeah, he seems like he's really thought about it a lot. I mean, he said he's been thinking about it for years, I think is what he said, or I think he said 2 years. I forget. Anyway, but a long time. Definitely more than a year. So that's a long time to be thinking about like something, you know. And so anyway, like from what I understand, it's basically an extension, like almost like a Chrome extension, or maybe literally that's what it would be. I'm not sure. There's still some things I guess, not quite clear on, but overall, I think I get the base. I mean, I get the basic idea. I think. I don't know. Might need to rewatch the video. I was not paying attention at certain points. I'll admit, my attention kind of wandered at various points throughout the video, but I understood most of what they were saying. So anyway, but yeah, smart guy. The guy who made Chronicle, and I think Joshua. I mean, he seems pretty smart too. I do. I think he's at least pretty smart. I mean, I don't know how smart, but but yeah. I mean, apparently he's a programmer and he also plays piano, which is cool. Because I'm trying to learn piano, so we could probably talk about that. For real, I like piano a lot. Like I really like it, but. Yeah, oh, check out this thing, Nefex. You can't see it because of stupid lighting, but oh, you can kind of see it, catch a bit of light. Nefex, there you go, the Nefex logo. This chain. Oh, which reminds me, hold on, I need to get another cross necklace, I guess. He said brilliant, brilliant. So what about 4 o'clock your time? 4 a.m. No, he said afternoon, so obviously p.m. Brilliance, brilliance. I am brilliant. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what he was saying. But someone asked, "How do you perceive the fifth dimension?" Okay, someone finally commented. By understanding music, interesting. I don't. Yeah, yeah. Actually, that guy, Josh Coppell, said by understanding music. Interesting. I mean, see, I was thinking of leaving a comment and saying, like, it might be God. But that doesn't answer the question. How do you perceive? I don't think I do. Unless he's asking, how does one perceive? Which, well, here's the thing. The fifth dimension, might be the mirror dimension, I'll be honest. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, some of my posts have been getting some likes, which I like. Like, okay, guys, I'll be honest, guys. Like, the thing about Pearson Academy, so far I'm liking it. The big thing I like about the social media app in particular, I mean, the lectures are great so far, though I haven't watched many of them, but, I've watched a few lectures, all by Peterson, but assuming the other ones are of similar quality, then, yeah, they're fantastic. And the quizzes, too, I like, too. Anyway. Not too hard, but not too easy, I don't think, either. So anyway, but, you got to pay attention to the lectures. But if you do, then, well, at least the quizzes I've taken so far, it's like, you'll do well on them. So anyway, but no, the social media app, the thing I love about it compared to, like, YouTube or, like, any other social media app, definitely Reddit, gosh. But I'd say probably YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, X, whatever. Which I've recently been using a bit, Facebook, yeah, like any of the others. The thing I like about Pearson Academy is, in the app, the social media app, is it's not full of idiots. Like, that's really the big thing about it. That's the great thing about it. That alone might make it worth the $400 for 18 months. Which I got, there's an extra 6 months for free, basically. I mean, well, free. It's more just like, well, basically, I mean, kind of, I don't know. But, yeah, that alone, just to be able to, like, share ideas with people where, there's a lot of people who use it, not as many people on, like, Reddit, but but a lot of people many people make posts and, leave comments and stuff, and so that's real. I mean, really, it's like, it's great to have a place to share my ideas where I know I'm not going to get, 7 comments that are just, like, stupid from stupid people, or at least people not using critical thinking or not using their intelligence and just, sorry if that was loud, and just saying dumb stuff, dude. I'm sorry, but I've gotten a fair bit of that, quite a bit of that on YouTube. Especially given the severity of some of the topics I've been discussing, such as transgenderism, Kit Wallace, her posts, like, they matter. It's like, especially given her following, Kit Wallace. I mean, like what she posts on Instagram matters, you know, and I've made videos about it, but yeah, so I mean, I just, you know, I don't know, SMH at those YouTube comments. I mean, and really the reason I've made videos reacting to those comments, I've talked about this before. It's not to like make anyone feel like an idiot or, you know, anything like that. It's really just to try to help people learn how to think, you know, and actually make better arguments, which I'm not like going to claim to be an expert at formulating arguments or communicating my ideas. I think I'm slowly but surely and steadily getting better at it. But my verbal ability is nowhere near what I hope it will be and what I think it will be in, say, let's say by the time I turn 23, which is in about, 10 months? Excuse me. A little bit more. 10 and a half months. Okay. That was like a cuckoo clock. I don't know what that was. Anyway. I need to go to bed. But I'm still recording 31 minutes later. But yeah, that's the big thing I like about Peterson Academy. Like, now it does kind of suck that you can't like directly video chat other students, but I knew that going in. Like, it's one thing. I watched this video of this guy who had been part of Peterson Academy for a year, and he mentioned that like they should make it so you can, well, if it's possible to do this, if they can manage it, they should make it to where you can like contact your professors, you know, or the professors, I guess. I don't know, kind of your professor. I mean, yeah, different ways to think about that, but that would probably be good. But yeah, and then make it so that you can just like, there's like a video chat button or something where, I guess, kind of like Discord or something similar, or like Facebook or Facebook video chat. Yeah, something, you know, Facebook has that feature. Like me and Nick, that's how we first talked, like live, if you get what I mean. You know, we messaged each other on Facebook. He messaged me first, actually, because I had like left some comments and supported him a bit. And I think actually it was after I donated to his GoFundMe, which more people need to donate to that, by the way. Go find his channel, Nick Miller Meta Theory. That's all you have to look up on YouTube. You'll find his channel. He's a philosopher, bald guy. Well, he's semi-bald. He's not completely bald. Well, in some videos he's, I think, pretty much completely bald, but other times he's like, yeah, semi-bald, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, but he's great. I mean, I disagree with him on a number of things, but it's good. You know, he's, I think, a good communicator and an intelligent person and a creative person, definitely. And I do think his meta theory is fantastic. I really do. As well as some of his writing, too. You know, I've read a decent amount of it. I think it's pretty solid. Anyway, what is my cat doing? Belle, what are you doing? Belle, come here. Belle, get away from there. I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. Like, I really don't. But yeah, man, Nick is great. He's great, man. I asked him, oh my gosh, I'll read you the text. I texted him, he hasn't replied, but earlier today I said, Nick, in all caps, and I said, if you were given the opportunity, would you go on Jubilee? And then I said, hear me out. 1 backyard philosopher versus 20 PhD philosophy teachers. I don't know, I think it'd be kind of interesting. But, yeah, so anyway. But, you know, it's interesting. So I can thumb that up. Great, see you then. Wow, that's going to be fun. This will be an adventure. Can't wait, honestly. Looking forward to it. I don't know. See, it's little stuff like that makes me think, well, maybe God is working. God does have, I mean, I know he has a plan for my life, and I know he's always working. God's always there in the background doing stuff, but, I mean, it's like my mom told me, she texted me that she had the money to, you know, pay basically for for at least the $400 option for Peterson Academy, which is a year and a half, which is like a substantial amount of time. It's a good chunk of time, a year and a half. I mean, it's as you get older, it goes by faster and faster, but still, it's a good chunk of time. And me being 22, it's a lot of time. So hey, maybe. Like probably shorter than I think, but still, like it's still a decent amount of time. Decent amount of time. I gotta articulate my words more clearly, and what is it called? I gotta enunciate better. Anyway, but yeah, so that happened, and I was like, well, seems like God. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I know God hasn't like abandoned me or just given up on my life or anything. He's like, Brent sins too many times. Well, I guess I'll just forget about the plan I had for his life. Like, I know that hasn't happened. Like, that has not happened. Oh, God has not said that or thought that. So I know that, but at the same time, I don't know. Faith is hard sometimes, Yeah, I'd say if you're a Christian, you probably know, unless you're like a brand new Christian. But yeah, so I mean, it's difficult, but we keep going, keep trying to trust in God, keep trying to do His will, keep trying to, pray more, pray better, more sincerely, more thoughtfully, more, I don't know, be more authentic, Kitty, stop it. Try to read the Bible more and understand it, and I need to do that more. I should probably do that before I go to bed, although I did read, like one chapter, so like, I don't know, 20 verses or something earlier today, but yeah, really, I don't know. Well, I've thought about live streaming me reading the Bible. Well, I did that one time, me reading Proverbs, but yeah, because like, I don't know, like what if I just live streamed me reading the Bible for like 6 hours or something? Like, it's possible. I could do it. Wouldn't be easy, but I'm sure I could do it. Probably with some short breaks in between, 2 to 3 minute breaks, maybe 5 minute breaks if I want to get a snack or something. But I think I can pull it off. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that just to like become more familiar, really, with the Bible. So that then I can understand it, and yeah, because I haven't read the Bible all the way through, ever. Although I'm currently doing it, because I haven't before. So anyway, but yeah, so I don't know. I just think. Oh, sorry, I need to stretch. Oh, my back. Something about. I just hit an angle there, and I was like, oh, that feels good. I need to keep doing that. So. There we go. But yeah, I have an appointment tomorrow at Hands That Here, which is a great place here in I guess it's technically in TR, Travelers Rest, but it's near Taylor's. So yeah, I'm gonna do a red light therapy session. Last time I did it, it was really good, so I'm gonna do it again. Can't wait for that. Yeah, dang, I'm looking forward to that. It's good because it's a sauna basically, but it's like, well, it's not a traditional sauna, like a big place. It's like a here's an analogy or a comparison. If you've seen The Incredibles, like the thing that when Mr. Incredibles was in the plane and he was about to like be deployed, I guess, or be like shot out of the plane to go fight to go find and then fight the Omnidroid. When he was in that like thing laying down, like it's kind of like that. kind of. I mean, it's different, but yeah, that's a good comparison. And yeah, you basically lie there and freaking, you just like soak up the red light. I mean, it's really good because you sweat a lot, but it feels good. It really does. Like I was pretty impressed last time. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Or impressed. I mean, I was kind of amazed. Really, it's a better word. Last time I was like, dadgum, this feels good, and like, wow, I can feel that, like, this is good for my body. And afterwards, yeah, I felt good. I felt like I had more energy. It's mainly what I noticed. I was like, I have more energy now, like. And I think I did do it. I mean, I scheduled it for 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think I did it in the morning last time too, because I'm trying to avoid the crazy heat. I think I did that last time too, but even still, like it didn't seem like it was just I have more energy because it's later in the day. Like maybe that was it, but I don't think so. Um, and it's like I didn't drink coffee that morning or anything, which I don't normally drink coffee. So yeah, but well, I think maybe I'll start drinking coffee again. Probably not. Probably just better not to. I'm trying to. I don't know. I mean, I've drank it a couple times or a few times in the past like month when I've gone to what's it called? Flying Fox Coffee, which is a good place. I recommend it. It's a good place. Pretty nice people there. I mean, I think they're, good people there. And a good environment, It's nice and cool, which is good. I mean, inside, obviously. You can go outside too, though, so, which I probably will do a lot in the fall. I'll probably go there 1 to 3 times a week, probably, honestly, in the fall. Who knows? Maybe if my YouTube channel takes off, I'll be making money on YouTube, but I'll be able to go, like 4 times a week, maybe, if I can afford it, But yeah, I don't know. Probably not. We'll see. But anyway, so yeah, I just think I think it's a really good place. I like it. Yeah, good drinks, good people, good environment. The Yuzutopia is really good. I made a post about it on Instagram. I said. The Yuzutopia at Flying Fox Coffee slaps harder than Will Smith at the Grammys. Uh, yeah, sorry, I couldn't help myself. That's just me, man. But no, it's really good though. It is good. And their Americano is good. I like that. Their what's it called? It's like just berry tea, whatever it's called. If you get it with honey, especially, it's good. I like it. I really like that one. Yeah, I think it's blueberry, or no. Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's like a berry tea. I like tea. I really do. Hot tea especially. Well, I mean, my iced tea as well. I like that. But so really I like both, but I'd say particularly hot tea I really enjoy. So I'm a bit like Patrick Jane in that way. Well, I guess a lot like him. Meaning like if I ever could get the chance to drink tea, like, oh hey, I'll take it. Like, I mean, it's not like drink it every day, but I do like it. I don't want to ruin it, like overdo it, to where all of a sudden I get bored with it. No, like I want to, every now and then, like once every 2 weeks to once a month, something like that. I drink tea and I really enjoy it. Maybe a few times a month, depending on the month. But yeah, I really like it. I like tea. Anyway, but yeah, so Kiki, Stinky, what you doing? So anyway, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video in a little while, but I've just been talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. Hey, that's just me, man, because I think so much, and I mean, yeah, that's basically it. It's always so much crap, or just stuff. A lot of it's crap, but so much stuff going on in my mind. In my head, in my brain. I don't know, dude. For some reason, that's the way God made me. Don't ask me why. I mean, I think I roughly know why, but I basically talked about it. I mean, I've said it before. I'm not gonna get into it in this video because it would take a little while. I've explained it before, so anyway. But yeah. Basically, yeah. I think too much. Probably. Although not always, though, because, I mean, well, some things really do require a lot of thought for you to understand. Like if you're reading Nietzsche, which I need to read him. Maybe I'll do that a bit before I go to bed, although I don't know. I think I'm going to end this and basically go straight to bed. I mean, brush my teeth and hit the sack, as they say, as Fred Flintstone would say. I should rewatch an episode of that just for old time's sake. We used to watch that a lot. But yeah. All right. Well, I should probably end this. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.